Vertiflex is a 14-year-old venture capital-backed company whose mission it is to treat patients suffering from lumbar spinal stenosis. It causes weakness and numbing and pain in the butt, the legs, and the groin. We do that principally through the use of an implant called Superion, which is implanted through a tiny tube in an outpatient or ambulatory surgery center. It takes about 30 minutes, and most often the patient goes home within an hour or two after that procedure. Conservative care principally exists of epidural steroid injections or physical therapy or even sometimes opioid use. And none of those actually solve the pain of stenosis. They simply mask it for the most part. So when conservative care no longer works, then Superion would be used as a less invasive option to more open surgery that's quite invasive and takes a long recovery time. Vertiflex was recently acquired by Boston Scientific in June of 2019. This came after a process of many months where there were several companies vying for the right to buy our company, and in an auction, Boston Scientific was the winner. They paid $465 million upfront for Vertiflex, and then there is an earnout that could be significant that would be paid over 3 years based on a simple formula of revenue growth. The milestone attainment is really important to building a company for the long haul, which can result in an exit. And some of those milestones for Vertiflex started with developing the Superion technology, which is a very novel, disruptive technology. Our clinical work with the Food and Drug Administration was a long process that cost over $50 million and took 8 years. So there's a regulatory barrier to entry that we were able to accomplish. I think beyond that, the clinical data that came out of that study, 5-year published data that showed 90% patient satisfaction and over 80% success rates, was important. And we followed that by getting Category 1 reimbursement in the United States. And we're able to demonstrate steep revenue growth over the 3 years that we've been commercialized. What I learned from this whole process is that you have to be patient. You have to invest in these companies and plan for the long haul, knowing that things will go wrong along the way. And you have to be able to do things to survive and pivot with your strategies and tactics. Work hard to assemble the best team that is trusting of one another, who can go through the ups and downs of building a company together. If you do that, and then you take on other things commercially, like working with, in our case, 2 physician target markets to grow the business and sustain revenue, then I think those are the best opportunities to get that exit that we all seek.